Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. This is DR Games. You call me DR for short. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to create a well-rounded guard in NBA 2K22 current gen. Make sure to follow exactly how I build the build. This is currently the only way I know how to get the name. If you find another way, please leave a comment down below. Okay folks, first things first, here you want to set your position to shooting guard. Pick whichever hand you prefer and whatever number you prefer. Now let's get right into the pie chart that we'll be using for this build today, folks. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the pie chart that we'll be going with for this build today will be the half and half of the shooting and finishing. So the half and half of the blue and green pie chart. For your physicals are here, you want to go with the very top one for the most speed. Now on to your attributes right here. You want to skip your shot close. Go down to your drive and layup and max it out at an 88. Now onto your driving dunk, you want to max it all the way out at a 78. Your standing dunk, you want to put it all the way up to a 63. Your post hook, you want to max it out at an 88. Now onto your shooting stats right here. For your mid-range shot, you want to max it out at an 83. Max out your three-pointer all the way up to an 81. Skip your free throw and max out your post fade all the way up to a 87. Now on to your pass accuracy, you want to put it up to a 77. And for your ball handle, you want to put it all the way up to a 78. Now on to your defensive stats right here. You want to skip interior defense down to perimeter defense right here. You want to put it all the way up to a 75. Now to your lateral quickness, you want to put it all the way up to a 74. Your steal right here all the way up to an 80. And your block up to a 29. And your defensive rebound all the way up to a 65. And what you get yourself here is 15 finishing, 17 shooting, 12 playmaking, and 6 defense, with the Hall of Fame categories being your finishing and shooting. Okay, now let's get into the body type right here. For this, you can pick whichever you prefer, but for now I'll be going with the defined body type. For your height right here, you want to go with 6'5", and your weight right here, you want to drop your weight all the way down to 179 pounds. This is the best weight for this build. Any lower does not add any acceleration or speed. All it does is drop your strength. Now for your wingspan here, you want to max out your wingspan here. That'll bring your driving dunk up to an 89. So all you have to do is hold a 98 over on this build and you will have contact dunks unlocked. Okay, now let's get into the takeovers that you get for this build. The takeovers you get are slasher, shot creator, spot up shooter, and playmaker. The best two out of these four is spot up shooter and slasher, so I recommend picking one of those, but for now I'll be going with the slashing take. And what you get yourself here is a well-rounded guard with the shades of Mitch Richmond, Devin Booker, and Zach LaVine. Okay, now let's get into the test portion of the build. Okay, right here you want to max this out real quick at a 99. Keep in mind that for your physicals, they will go up a total of +8 with combination of getting gym rat and hitting 99 overall. If you do not know how to get gym rat, there are 3 ways you go about getting it. Way number 1, you could become a starter in my career and win the NBA championship. Way number 2, hit level 40 in any season. And way number 3, which is probably the easiest one of the 3, go once a week to the Gator facility and complete all of the workouts to get your extra attributes. Okay, for your speed, with the +8, it will go up to a 94, and your acceleration will go up to a 93. And your vertical will go all the way up to a 79. And your strength will go up to a 53. Now on to the attributes here. Your attributes will go up a total of +4 at hitting 99. Your driving layup will become a 92. Your driving dunk will hit the 85 mark, so you will unlock contact animations on this build. Your standing dunk will be a 75, so you will also be able to get decent standing dunks on the smaller guards. Your post hook will hit a 95, so you will be able to post up the tiny play shots in the paint pretty easily with this build. Your mid-range shot will go up to a 83. And your 3-point shot will go all the way up to an 80. So you'll be pretty solid shooting from 3, even off start because of the Hall of Fame badges. Your post fade will go up to an 89, so you will be able to post up the little guards like nothing in this game. Your pass accuracy will go up to an 81. Your ball handle also hit the 81, so you will unlock a couple more very good dribble animations once you hit the 81 mark. Your perimeter defense will go up to an 80. You have solid 80 perimeter defense on this build, will be pretty solid. Your lateral quickness will go up to a 79. And your steal will also go up to a 87. Your defense rebound will go up to a 72, so you will be able to snag boards every now and then. Okay, now let's get into the badge portion of the build. For the finishing badge here, you get a total of 15. For this build, I'll probably go with Limitless Takeoff, Posterizer, Slithery Finisher, and with these last 3 you could place them wherever you want, but for now I'll be throwing them on to Fearless Finisher. And the best badges to get contact dunk currently, I would recommend if you want to get contact dunks a lot more often, rock Limitless, Poster, and Slithery as your main badges. Now on to your shooting badge, you get a total of 17. Right here I'll throw on Sniper and Hot Zone off the start, 2 of the best badges in the game. Next I'll go with Blinders, then Stop and Pop, and with this last one here I'll throw it onto Lucky number 7. Okay, now on to your 12 playmaking badges. 12 is pretty good for this type of build right here. I'll recommend going Handles for Days and Quick First Step, 2 of the best badges in the game. Also recommend probably going with Hyperdrive and Bullet Passer. You get a total of 6 defensive badges for this build. 6 is pretty solid for this type of build right here. I would recommend going with Clamps and Intimidator. But you can always switch these up if you want to run, say, Silver Clamp, Silver Intimidator, and a Silver Menace. But for now I'll be going with Gold Intimidator and Gold Clamps. With this build right here, you could run it in any game mode. You can run it in Park, you can run it in Pro-Am, you can run it in the Rec. With this build right here, you're pretty much a solid all-around guard, hence the name, well-rounded guard. You have a solid post game with a high 90 post hook, and a solid post fade with a low 90 fade. And very solid shooting and very solid slashing stats. Your defense is also very solid around the low 80s on a non-defensive build. You'll also be able to play make and ISO with this build once you get the 81 ball control. This build right here is truly an all-around guard. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, hope y'all enjoyed the video. If y'all did, please hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and also smash that like button. Can't wait to see y'all folks in the next video, guys. Goodbye, y'all.